What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Nvidia Corporation with the ticker symbol NVDA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at Nvidia. Let's see what happened since last week, Friday or Saturday. When I did my analysis, you can see that price closed around Friday, right around the 887.91 level. It traveled a little bit higher, and then it started consolidating basically for the rest of the week at the high 800s, low 900s. So this is still bullish. Why? Because we still have this uptrend in play. So if I go on a smaller time frame, let's just go to the 4-hour or even the 1-hour, you can see there's an uptrend in play. Price is making higher highs, higher lows. So you see that I made a low right here, a high, a higher low, a high, higher low, a high, and higher low. So we're still, making an uptrend. So overall, still looking bullish. You can basically see that on the daily chart as well. If you just draw a trend line off of the swing lows, we're still above it. That's a good sign. EMA is pointing up. That's a good sign as well. Price got back above the support level, so I got back inside this orange range. It previously broke outside of it right over here, but that was a failed breakout. This right here was the failed breakout by the bears. Could not take price any lower. Immediately reversed and then traveled higher. So still looking pretty good. We didn't reach the measurement target yet. We can still reach it. So there's still a little bit of room to the upside. There's incentive for the buyers to hold on to their trades or continue to drive up the price, targeting the 944, 945 level, and possibly even the 960s, which is the highs of the range. So somewhere right here is the next possible target. Is price just going to collapse right here? Very unlikely. We can always just find resistance right here and struggle to push through. But I would need to see price break the trend line first and then break this support right here if it has any chance of going lower. So there's still a couple of supports that can drive up the price. So overall, I'd be saying short-term bullish and possibly even long-term. We have to take a look at the bigger picture as well. But short-term, if we just analyze this price action, is looking pretty good. We have a previous uptrend, and then after the uptrend, price started consolidating, fake breakout or a failed breakout, immediately reversed. It looks like we are starting to come up to the top. And usually if price breaks out on one side, it can break out on the opposite side or attempt to. So we could also possibly see a breakout on the opposite side. So overall, still looking pretty good for Nvidia. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. You can see that we have 3 consecutive green weeks in a row. Last week was not that green, but it's still green nonetheless. And looking at the weekly chart, it still looks pretty good. We had an overextension, price pulled back, and it looks like it's still trying to continue to push up higher. So Nvidia is still looking pretty good on the weekly chart as well. Let's take a look at the log chart. Zoom out. You can see that we are in this long-term orange uptrend channel basically since 2015. We basically are at the highs because if you connect this swing right here to that swing, look where price came, right to that swing right, or the top of the channel. So that's why price started stalling out at the low 900s to the mid 900s, and we're seeing consolidation. But that is a market top. Sometimes we could see higher prices from there. Very similar to what happened right over here for Nvidia in the past. You can see that price, kind of got near the top, and then it slowly still trickled higher and higher. So we can still get the same type of reaction. It doesn't have to immediately get rejected off of that level. It looks like we could be seeing another touch of it, maybe something like that, and then maybe a rejection. We'll have to wait and see, or we can just continue to push up higher and higher. Because there is this trend line right here off the other swings that are holding up pretty good. So overall, the trend could be more steeper. The angle of attack by the bulls could be sharper. So if you connect the 2 swings right here, that's a touch right there. That's a touch, and it's holding up pretty well. So we could be seeing a more steeper uptrend, a higher angle of attack instead of like at 45, we're at like 60, 65. And if price wants to continue higher, it can move at this sharper angle. So we'll see what happens. Nvidia is still looking pretty good. Short term, possibly even, most likely even long term. A lot of the liquidity in the world goes into just a handful of stocks because they're the winners, right? People I can easily see that this continues to go up higher and higher. It's just easier for them to buy it. There's only a handful of stocks that are actually doing, exceptionally well, trying to beat inflation and whatnot. So Nvidia is one of them. So that's all I have for Nvidia on the daily, weekly charts. Most likely I'll give you guys an update next week, Saturday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.